all your years here, we've both been around the block. What's the worst drain call? Like the most destruction that you've seen a drain do at a house?
Oh my gosh, I walked in the one. It was probably like a couple of years ago. I walked in, the whole house was the whole upstairs. All the sheetrockers removed because, and she had one of those
Whoa.
restoration like
The
things, like
fire
where
mold guys?
yeah, where they,
Yeah.
they were trying to dry out everything, and
Mhm.
then the thermostat's reading over 100 degrees because it's,
Oh my
it's just
god.
pumping all the hot air, and
Oh.
she's like, what can you do to get the air conditioner work upstairs? I'm like, you got to remove these things first. I'm like, there's nothing I can do to help it until at least these things get out of here. But apparently, her drain got clogged, and the float switch is one of those old school ones that used to have a little the foam on the, and then the
Oh
ratchet
yeah.
the
Foam on a
and
stick. Yeah.
yep,
Hardtail.
and
Yep.
exactly, yep, yeah, and well, that, the foam was gone, so there was no float switch, and so water just overflowed everywhere, and I mean, yeah,
That's bad. Like the whole upstairs was stripped.
yeah, I mean, it was probably 2/3 of it. I mean,
Wow.
I walked up the stairs, and probably about once I got up to like almost to the very top, like all I saw was studs, and I was like, "What in the world's going on here?"
I wouldn't even have believed it was from the drain. I've never seen anything like that. My story's way less than that. I'm going to tell it anyway, but it's way less than that. So that was a good story first. But I do have one thing to say to all the technicians out there who don't know this. We know that. Obviously, you'll hear. But rats will eat anything. And rats will also eat your drain to get to water. So somehow they know there's water in there. I've seen these rats in attics. I'm thinking of a house in particular where they chewed through the drain line at like 4 spots. I'm like, how
Through
rats
the
eating
PVC.
PVC through the PVC line?
Wow,
I
I've
only
never
saw that
seen that
once.
before.
I saw that one time. I find it hard to believe. It's like how bad off are these rats that they're trying to chew through the drain line? I'm like, guys, walk a little farther. The water's over there in the pan. You know what I'm saying? Just go over there. But rats are stupid. I mean, I don't know if you know that, but rats are pretty dumb. They just know when you're on a ship and it's sinking, follow the rats. They're smart there. I mean, like the Titanic or something. They're good there. But I mean, other ways they're very dumb. They don't watch TV or solve puzzles or anything like that. But my worst story for the drain, well, it could be as bad as yours because I installed the system. Maybe that makes it a lot worse. And it was, oh my gosh, it was like a perfect storm of bad things. The aluminum coil was causing sludge to form every year. It plugged the drain. So I had fail safes in the pan and a switch in the secondary, like coming right off the unit. There was like
Yeah,
one of those
yeah.
little 90-degree switches. So it should have stopped. It did not stop. The switch was stuck in place by the stinking sludge. Okay, so the switch is stuck because this drain pan's a sludge factory and it spills into the main pan. But the problem is, like, there was a duct box on the back of the unit, and for some reason, it caught that box and ran to the edge of it. It dripped outside of the pan. It was so bad. It's like forensic insurance guys would love this.
Oh, that happened at my house too, where I installed the unit at my house, and I actually had to, because the water overflowed out of the pan and fell into the return box and ended up dripping on the ceiling. I had to like strap up the whole back end of the box to where it would make it a little bit higher.
Yeah,
So I had to unlevel the unit just slightly so the water wouldn't overflow out of the drain pan. I'm
yeah,
just
I can
like,
testify it will. Yeah, it will definitely do that. And you know what? There's on the back of your units, you have flanged return boxes that go on a lot of them. Suppliers will
mhm.
sell something like for your particular unit, like 22 by 24, 17 by 21. I think Carrier 15 by 21, 17 by 21, 19 by 21, 21 by 21. I think that's all of them. They probably got 24 by 21 now. But and you have flanges that go on the box and they'll face the box. But if you get like the wrong box or the box is a little large, you'll flange the outside of the
Yep.
unit. Be careful because that's when the water will get into the box and make your life a living hell. Later, it'll be later, so you'll be like at home counting your money from the install, about to give it all back. You don't want to do that. So that was bad. But I learned my lesson there, sort of. I still did the boxes that way sometimes because they gave me the wrong box. What am I supposed to do? Not do the job?